Well, first of all, I am the clumsiest person in my family. And I've got hurt many times that caused bleeding, scratches, and bruises and all that. But this is the story of how I broke my arm. It was about back in January 2015. I was with my friend Victor, which is 6 years old by that time. My friend Noah, which was 5 that time. My friend Gilbert, which was 8. My friend Bobby, which was 7. And my brother, which was about 10 that time. And 9-year-old me. So we only had one scooter. And we were all riding bikes and scooters, but I didn't have we only had one scooter, so my brother used it. But, well, my friend Bobby let me borrow, well, not borrow really, but use one of his scooters, and I'm like, sure, thanks. And I just walk off with it, and then I just catch up to my friends. Like, this time was awesome. Like, it was all of us. We were just like going around the block. Yeah, it was really fun. So it was like a day. Like, it would have been worse if it was night. So this is what happened. I was just riding on my scooter with my friends. And then, well, sometimes they interfere with things, which causes the front or back wheel to twist. So I was like going like super fast, and I see that's what happened. The wheel just twisted. I fell on my arm and it just hurt. I heard like a snap, and I just cried uncontrollably. Like it couldn't help. And like, well, the last things I saw before I fainted was the handles of the scooters just fell off. Then everything just started to go black slowly. So it was like 30 minutes. I woke up on my couch. My mom told me that the parent that was watching us, Bobby's grandma, which is one of my friends, well, she just came over to see how I was doing. She said it wasn't anything serious. But so then everything went black again. And this time I woke up in my bedroom. And all the time when I moved my arm, it just started hurting so bad. It just hurt so bad. I told my mom, then I started to cry. It hurt so bad. Then I blacked out again. This time I was back on the couch. I was told from my mom that we were going to the hospital. And I always hated the hospital. So I put on my socks and shoes, but it just hurt so bad putting them on because it just hurt. But yeah, it was all good. So we go to the hospital. So when I'm in the hospital, I just feel nauseous. Then my mom gets me one of those baggies that you can vomit in, and yes, I did vomit in it. It was probably because of the chips I ate when I was hanging out with my friends. My grandma bought me this big set of chips to share with my friends and me. That's when my name was finally called. Elijah Gilmore. As my mom and I we just got off our seat and like go into the medical room, take X-rays. And he said I broke my arm. I was about to cry, but I wanted to be strong. I wanted to just stay strong for the nurse, but I just couldn't. Droplets of tears just streamed down my face, knowing what was going to happen. I had to get a cast. So all this happened on a Sunday, and that means tomorrow I would have to go back to school. But in my cast, it was embarrassing. So I just the doctor said that I need to stay home for one day, so that at least I was on the bright side. My mom said no. The next morning, on Monday morning, she finally makes the decision. I can stay home just for that day, or I can try to get used to the cast. Then the next day came, and having fun at school was over. I had to be brought in the office, and I couldn't go to recess. So I was in elementary. I had recesses, but I couldn't have them anymore. I had to stay in the office and just read while I watched them while everybody else have fun. At lunch, I could bring a friend, but they said if I bring a friend, they can't go to recess. But when I brought a friend, they always snuck out. So after that, I was lonely. I just played games by myself, board games that they had in the office. They were boring. But if it was all I had, it would do me good, or at least now. Three months later, always having to stay in the office was over on that particular day, on Thursday afternoon. I missed half of school, but because I went to get my cast off, I was happy. I was so happy I could finally get my cast off. But they told me I had to stay in the office for until like 1 more week. But I need a doctor's note. So of course, about a week later, I bring it. Like that recess, and spend time with my friend, and go to PE, and always have lunch with everybody else. And from on to this day, I may still be clumsy. I may still get hurt every day. But the one thing that I really care about is that at least I never broke my right arm.